Mm. So pretty much, we just want to kind of get on back into part two. So just talking about how some of the various opportunities using AI and why we shouldn't be afraid of it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we was definitely talking about that. But yeah, definitely shouldn't be afraid of it. It ain't nothing but a tool, just like everything else. I mean, at one point in time, you got to think about the transition between, and I'm gonna throw it back, transition between when people start using automobiles versus riding horses. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
They was riding horses back in the day, but then
Yeah.
one day they came out with this thing called a car. And people was looking like, what's that? Why would I jump in that and drive that before I ride a horse? That doesn't look safe. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But then, you had those people that jumped ahead and started driving the cars and their life got instantly easier. While the people that was in fear stayed on the horses and it took longer for them to do whatever they was trying to do. And the people in the cars was running circles around them. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? You know how you bring that up? There's a place called Bisbee, Arizona, and they still live like that. Like that's the original Wild Wild West. That's where you find cowboys and cowgirls. Yeah. I saw that when I was out there back in November sometime. Yeah.
And where is it again?
Bisbee. Bisbee. That's spelled Bisbee, Arizona.
Oh, okay.
About 2 hours away from Phoenix.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I
That's
went out
crazy.
there, I was like, man, it's awesome experience. Like you would actually they got a little demo where they had a little shootout, a little Western shootout.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You can see that, man. They had some good little treats out there. They had some nice Mexican food, they had coffee and danishes and all that, man. It's cool though, man. It's cool to experience that.
Yeah, that sounds like an experience. That's a crazy experience. Yeah. It's little pockets everywhere. That's like that. They kind of preserve, their culture, back in the day and stuff like that.
I would say now, it's places like that here in Alabama now. You might not find no cowboys walking around too much, but you got some old historic towns like say like Washington County. That's like kind of like Eastern Mobile, like going toward Mississippi. You got places like that. So as soon as you get on the interstate, man, you can feel yourself going like 50 years back. Serious, man. Like
time traveling.
Yeah, I'm serious, man. Like, I'm talking about, we have no phone service, man. These folks, let me tell you, these people had clotheslines in their backyard to, dry their clothes. I ain't seen that since I was a kid. I'm like,
yeah. Yeah, that's back there, man.
I ain't seen this since I was like 7 years old, maybe. But yeah, man. So tell me, what did you originally want to be when you grew up before you got into music, started discovering different tech tools? Like, what did you originally want to be? Was it always music?
I don't know, man. Like I was one of them kids. I didn't think about doing music really for real. Like, really, honestly, and it's actually a crazy story. This is just a crazy story because it's so unique. I didn't think about doing music, but also I didn't want to be any of the things they wanted to any of the thing that introduced us in school, like, the firefighter, policeman. I never wanted to do none of that stuff. I was like, I don't want to be an astronaut or none of that stuff. Like, I just want to be something different. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's just how I always felt. Like, I didn't want to, and I knew whatever I wanted to do, it wasn't going to be traditional. That's all I knew. But man, when I was young, I was like around 10 or 11 years old. And one thing I did know about myself, I love watching music videos. Like, growing up, I used to sit there and watch music videos for hours. Like, I used to watch Michael Jackson videos, like, MTV and all these different, channels. But one day I was watching some rap videos on TV and my grandma was watching with me.
Wow, your grandma actually watched the videos with you? No, that's what my grandma would do. She was like, get out my TV. But after I got older, she did it. When I was a kid, what? No. It wasn't
Yeah. My parents weren't really even strict like that. So yeah, my grandma was with it. She was in there watching. We was watching like Master P and Silk the Shocker. We was watching the Shocker. It was a Silk the Shocker video.
Yeah.
We was sitting there watching it, and she was like, "That boy right there look like you." I was like, I was like, for real? She was talking about Silver Shocker. And
Yeah.
I was like, for real? She was like, yeah. She was like, you should be a rapper. Why don't you be a rapper? She said that. That's the first time I ever thought about that.
Yeah.
Mom literally said it. She said, you should be a rapper. Why not? And I was just like, I don't want to be no rapper. They corny. Like that
Yeah.
was the response. I was like, rappers are corny. They lame. Like, and that's when I was like 12. But then I just kept getting old. Like when I was getting older, like music just kept coming back. Like I remember we used to go to family reunions at my cousin's house, and my cousin used to rap every time. He like, you know what I'm saying? I say everybody got a cousin like this, but it's a cousin where he rap and he beat on his chest and he rap and he
Yeah.
was he was doing that, and I was like, man, that's fine. Like, how you do that? You know, so he said, you could do it too. What you talking about? And then he started doing the beat. He was like, go ahead, freestyle. And I would start freestyling. And the first time I started freestyling, it was actually fire. Like he was like, see, look, you can do it too. I was like,
man, you got a little flow.
Yeah, exactly. So when he said that, I was like, hold on, I do got a little flow. Maybe I should try to do this for real, for real. You know what I mean? Like, but it was really my grandma saying that first, and then my cousin, showing me kind of how to do it. And I was like, hold on, I could probably do this for real. You know what I mean? And then I just took it and kind of ran with it. Like I met other friends that was rapping, then I started doing it. Like, and that's how it really started. It's crazy that it started that way. Cause like you said, like it's different for your grandma to say you should rap, let alone watch it with you. Like
I'm sure that caught you kind of off guard a little bit. That she even mentioned that to you, right?
yeah, it definitely caught me off guard. I was like, grandma,
well,
you think I should be a rapper? Like,
okay, I can do that, really?
Yeah.
Okay. It made had you thinking, like, oh, maybe so.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Shout out to my grandma, R.I.P. my grandma, Josephine Duffy.
Yeah,
shout out to her. Yeah. Yeah.
I would say, I'm like you in a way. I saw myself being in a space where I could be creative, allow me to be myself. Of course, I was, always fond of, teaching, being an educator because my dad was a teacher and a principal. And I actually have taught for about 5 years too. But I saw myself doing that for a while, and then like I said, high school and college, I found out about tech. But even if I never made an IT, I was still been in like radio and TV broadcasts because I probably been doing something covering sports management, something like that. It'll be something dealing with sport. I probably work for ESPN or some news station, doing so. I think so.
Man, it's funny that you even bring that up, bro. So, oh yeah, now that I think about it, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to play sports, man. So I was playing sports. I played sports.
What were you playing? Football, basketball?
Bro, I played baseball, basketball, and football. So I was playing all in, and I ran track too.
Yeah, I ran track too.
Yeah, bro. So I was on that heavy.
4x8, man. Yeah.
Oh, you did the 4x8? I did the 4x4, and I did the 4x100 for a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Moving a little bit.
Yeah, a little something, man. A little something, not too much,
man. Because I think I was quick, man, but I'm more of a distance runner. Like I just didn't run out of breath then. I just ran all day.
You can pace yourself. I see what you're saying. Yeah, like
all day,
bro, them 400s, bro. I used to hate 400s, bro, because because
you don't realize like what the one lap would do to you. Like
bro.
You got that one lap.
Yeah, the one lap. And you gotta like you can't like jog because it's only one lap.
Yeah.
So it's like you kind of gotta give it your all if you want to win. Like
man, you know what?
Bro.
I think straight away that you really gotta hit it.
Now, you gotta hit
curves, I think you can kind of you can take you can't take out at all, but I think you kind of jog you ahead. Once you get that straight away again, you got.
Yeah, you gotta get ahead as fast as possible. Like you ain't got no shot.
Yeah, you gotta go get your Speedy Gonzalez on in that thing.
Yeah, cause in a 400, 800, they might let you lead. They'll let you lead for a little bit.
They will. They pace themselves. They pace them. I said,
Yeah.
I said, like, get to that second lap. All right, they finna go and turn it on. They finna go. Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's the vibes. But what was I about to say? Yeah, so it was sports, man. So it's really sports. But I kind of like stopped with sports like around my junior year because I realized sports had politics. Bro, I didn't know that. I didn't know that
Yep,
sports
it
actually
does.
had politics.
You know what? Because if you watch pro sports, you can see it all the time.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I
Yep.
didn't even know that was a thing, man. I started hearing about stuff like my brother. Like my brother actually, I got a younger brother and he got a scholarship to go to Albany State.
Mm.
But he originally went to another school called Eagles Landing. And at that school, it was rumors that the coach was pretty much hiding his letters, right?
I know Coach Ryan Hill who did that, man.
Yep. Hiding folks' letters, and somebody actually seen it and took pictures and showed them. And my brother had a bunch of D1 colleges and stuff hitting them up, and it's like the coach ain't even telling him. I was like, yeah, that's foul, bro. Like I don't like this. Like I ain't know they was playing like that. So
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. I'm just
yeah,
like, dang. That's
yeah.
crazy, man. But see, man,
Mm-hmm.
it's so many things I can speak on with that because I don't feel like a lot of time the coaches take care of the kids. It's like they come down there and play for them for 3 or 4 years, but after that, man, they done with them. They don't worry about they graduate. They don't care what kind of careers or lives they
Yeah.
get. So, all right, man, you played for me. You want these championships for me, but whatever. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. It's
Yeah,
crazy. But
yeah,
but yeah, it's funny too. What I was gonna bring back up into that is that I recently been interviewing like Hall of Famers. So I just did an interview with Warren Sapp. Like I just did it.
Whoa,
Yeah. So I
whoa.
did a Twitter space interview with Warren Sapp and I did one with Baron Davis. So
Man, you got them. You really need to bring them through.
yeah.
You really need to bring
Yeah.
bring both of them through. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, man.
Yeah,
Look,
man.
I was big fans of them.
Bro, and
Man.
you know how I met them in Web3. I met them in Web3, bro. They in Web3. They got NFT projects. So
What?
yeah, so I just hit like they were just in the space, like, hey man, we need help with this NFT project. I'm like, come through. I'm gonna do an interview with y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They cool. It's kicking it. You know what I'm saying? These folks got real follow. They got like million followers on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
yeah,
So but
yeah.
yeah, but in Web3, since it ain't that many people there, when you there, they'll really connect with you because they know that you with Web3, like you on some new shit, and they need to be on what we on. You know what I mean? So it's easy to connect with celebrities, way easier in Web3.
Man, man, I thought I did some mission, man, when I got, Nicola Mitchell, Tatiana Ali on Instagram, and uh
Mm-hmm.
even Whitney, the comedian, just Whitney on here. When I started
Oh,
working with some of them, I was like, okay,
okay.
look at me. But man,
Yeah,
it's well three. I'm definitely gonna have to tap in. And
yeah.
and my boy told me over the weekend. My boy just restored my my J's for me. Oh,
Mhm.
this Saturday. He said, look, you need to get on Twitter, man. I ain't been on Twitter since like 2012. He said, you need to get on, bro.
Bro, you need to get on Twitter. You
I
got,
ain't been on
bro.
Twitter in forever. I'm like, he said, you need to get on, bro. Like it's you need to just get on. He just told me you just need to do it.
Bro, you need to get on Twitter. You do.
So
He's not lying, bro.
you
I'm
know,
telling you. Bro, I'm telling you, people have like, bro, people have created careers for themselves on Twitter, bro. Like, include me. Bro, I met all of these folks, bro. Baron Davis, I met him on Twitter. Warren Sapp, I met him on Twitter. Bro, all these people, I'm meeting them on Twitter, bro. Like,
yeah,
John Cena just followed me the other day. I'm like, I don't know why he followed me, but okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
and
be getting celebrities follow me all the time,
man, bro,
bro.
that's even dope. And it's even dope when they start actually liking your story and sharing your story. Cause
Yep.
matter of fact, man, the Pivot podcast did that to me. I was like, whoa, the Pivot, Shannon and RC now. I'm like,
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
yeah, okay. They went back and lied my story and stuff. I said, damn,
Mm-hmm.
that's you, boy. So yeah.
Yeah. That's how it be, man. They real people. They real
Yeah.
people out here and just trying to make a living too. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, keep grinding, bro. Don't
Yeah.
stop.
Yeah,
Don't stop the grind, bro.
man. I probably, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I probably work hard on this than I do my school job sometimes. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, man. Bro, it'll come back. I'm telling you, it'll come back to you, bro. It will come back to you, bro. Like, no lie, bro. This stuff is real out here, bro. Ever since I jumped in this space, bro, I've been around money the whole time, bro. I'm talking about millionaires, bro. Like my circle is full of millionaires, bro. Like it's
Man, I ran
like
across
that.
some. I ran across some guys too, man.
Mhm.
I say my last two guests, man. You know, they real heavy to some money. I'm like, wow, okay.
Yeah.
I'm
That mean
beginning to
guess
see.
what? Guess what? That mean you going in the right direction.
Yeah,
That's
I'm like, wow, okay. I mean, yeah, because like they have some startups. I mean, these are some almost multi-million startups. I'm like, okay, now I'm gonna see how to go and get myself into this.
hmm
Yeah.
Yeah, they're around for a reason. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They don't come around people like us for no reason. You know what I'm saying? They like they want to, they want to help, get us to that level. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't just want to watch us and be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? They
Yeah,
here to assist. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, man.
yeah.
Shout out to Rashad Price, by the way. Me and him tapped in real heavy. He was like I'm gonna say 3 guests before y'all. He's up in Fredericksburg, Virginia. But yeah, he's doing some amazing.
Okay.
He has a cyber company too.
Oh, okay. That's fire.
Yeah. Yep, Virginia, man. But he doing it. Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, let me see. What's your experience with building apps?
On building apps.
Yeah.
Get AI to do it.
Get AI to do it.
Get AI to do it.
I
That's how I
feel
feel about apps, bro. Like,
you.
bro, in a minute, it's gonna be an app where you push a button, it's gonna make it. It's gonna be an AI. You're gonna push a button. It's gonna make the whole app. Man, the AI do HTML code now. You can make a AI make a whole
I saw
website.
that. Yeah, I saw
Yeah,
that. So, what's gonna happen to Linux and Python?
Linux and Python. They're
Who have those?
Linux and Python. Well, Python is they use that on the blockchain a lot. That's one of that Solidity and I think it's that and Solidity and something else I forgot. But those are like some of the primary codes that they use to program the blockchain. So that those ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Um, as far as the AI to assist you, that's gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? To assist you with whatever you want to build. So yeah, that ain't. I mean, the programming code ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? If anything, get more advanced.
Yeah. I was just wondering, but then again, you're right. That's the language itself, and just the way that's gonna be deployed is gonna be changing. But I don't think
Yeah,
it's gonna ever go away.
I think it's gonna get easier. Like as far as deployment, like they just how they do the updates. They're gonna keep updating. It's gonna get to a point where writing a script or doing a script or doing the code for Python is damn near gonna be like AI prompt, like where you be like, hey, do this, and then it do
Yeah,
whatever you wanted to do.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can see it advancing in that way. But yeah, it ain't going nowhere. It definitely ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope, man. I guess like what other type of jobs do you think? I mean, what new job opportunities do you think would be present using AI and blockchain, even in the metaverse? I guess like I know you named how Warren and DD they have some EMT projects. I guess like what other new projects do you think will actually arise using those tools?
Man, everything you can think of. Before AI got popping, the AI projects was all on the blockchain. You know what I'm saying? They got their own tokens, where you can use tokens to, deploy for AI services. You know what I'm saying? So AI was already there before it started popping off mainstream like it is now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I see everything, man. Everything that you've seen and more, you know what I'm saying, is gonna be available there, especially once crypto gets mainstream, because right now crypto's not necessarily mainstream. You know, it's not mainstream right now. They saying there's like 3% adoption rate. You know what I'm saying? There's a very small percentage compared to the rest of the world. But once it does that, man, ain't like consistent, man. I think the world gonna live on blockchain, man. Like everybody's gonna be on that. Like once it pops off like it's supposed to, because you really don't have much alternatives when you start thinking about currencies, right?
Yeah.
What you're gonna have is you're gonna have the CBDC, which is the government regulated like money that's like crypto, like digital money, you know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be government regulated, and they're gonna run it how they want it, like the same way they do the fiat dollar. They running that into the ground. They're gonna do the same thing with that coin. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have that, and then you're gonna have crypto. You know what I'm saying? Like that's gonna be it. And so people get to make their decisions on which one they gonna rock with. And yeah, if people want to be sovereign and they want to actually, you know, be responsible for their own well-being and their own finances and make their own decisions, they're gonna go with cryptocurrency. But if they want to be lazy and they don't want to make the hard and tough decisions with their finances and their money, they're gonna go to CBDC, the government regulated digital money. And that's pretty much the way I see it. You know what I'm saying? I think, you know, mass adoption gonna be split between both of them, you know, as far as like what currency people gonna be using.
Wow, man. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I'm getting to see other ways to grow this business. Man, I got a cool idea just yesterday, man. So I thought about like get me not I thought I was thinking about a food truck too, but I'm thinking about like my own little coding truck, right? You know, man, I drive this little van around for the different schools, churches, the YMCA. The kids can get on there, man, and code. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have about 10 computers on there. You know, they get on that code and build apps. You know, instead of the traditional brick and mortar business, because those businesses in some phases are actually phasing out. To be honest with you, everything's
Yeah, they are. They are phasing out.
Phasing out of plus, it's more expensive, man. You can really get yourself into some heavy debt that you can never pay off doing that too. And what I'm about to say is that I think the mobile route's the way to go, because your mobile, like you can go to these people, they come to you, and then like it's just cool that they come inside your truck and build apps. They can work with the different tools. They can work with AI and blockchain too, and even us to step aside the metaverse. You know, those are some tools that I think be very good to use. So I think, man, that's another good idea. Even like using drone technology, because we can stop some of these funny little air balloons that been traveling around our country. Making sure that they can detect how that data is being used, and also use it for, I say, imaging, surveillance, maps, GPS, those different things. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Would this be a non-profit or for profit?
No, for profit for sure.
Oh, well, he said for profit.
But I do have some non-profit ideas, but I'm going for profit. I'm a part of a lot of non-profit organizations here too in Montgomery.
Oh, okay.
One of them being a West Montgomery Action Committee, because I grew up in West Montgomery. Me and a lot of my friends from school and people I work with, we all came together, man, put together those community cleanups, turkey drives, couple scholarships for the kids, different initiatives with the YMCA's, trying to build some out school programs. So, we do a lot of that anyway. But yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Good. That's good.
So yeah, we definitely go, for profit this time around. But man,
he said this time around. He said this time around. I feel you.
Yeah, man. So I mean, what else I want to say, man? Man, so like, what is the next year or so look like for you, man? Like, what are some of your goals to grow your music and your platform?
Oh man, partnerships, sponsorships, collaborations.
You know what? It might me think about the conversation that your grandma had.
Mhm.
Who are some people that you like to collaborate with? Would it be Master P, Silk the Shocker? Would it be him? Would it be them?
um,
I don't know.
uh, um, music wise, I would love to collaborate with like Frank Ocean.
Hmm.
Uh, I like Tyler the Creator. I like ASAP
Okay.
Rocky. Uh, of course, I like Kanye, Jay-Z,
Yeah.
Beyonce. I like SZA too. I think SZA fire.
Yeah. I think we all do. Be honest with
Yeah, and
you.
Travis Scott. Travis Scott would definitely be up there on the list.
Travis Scott. What about Yeezy, man?
Do you say Yeezy?
Yeah,
Oh,
Kanye.
yeah. I said Kanye. I definitely said him.
Okay, okay.
Kanye. And who else I was about to say? I said Travis Scott and Don Toliver. I like Don Toliver
Okay,
too.
done. Yeah,
Fire.
yeah, yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Let me see. Trying to think who else. I know, man. Look, man. Like you still gotta try to get with Swiss Beats. Some, some of the legends, man. Even for real, if you can.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. Definitely for real. His beats is crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
like
always have been, man. Like I think, man, my 10th year in high school, man. Like we played that grinding beat by the Clips.
oh
Man, play
yeah.
that beat
Everybody was
out,
doing that
man.
in high school.
I'm talking about just beating on the table with your mouth and everything like that.
Yeah.
It was cool. Yeah, I would say the same thing. More partnerships, collaborations, um, tapping into new technologies now. The metaverse, okay, AI, blockchain, and much more. Collaborating, just executing more, putting more apps out there, um, publishing a book. It's an autobiography and a motivational piece about myself.
hmm
You know,
hmm
um, just everything.
Yeah, man. Yeah. A lot more trips. I got
Yeah, yes, indeed, man. Matter of
man.
fact, I'm going to South Africa in October for a week. Can't wait.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
going to Cape Town, Johannesburg. Yeah,
hmm
man, I'm definitely doing that one. I jumped on this HBCU alumni thing. Yeah, it's going down.
Okay. Yeah. That's lit. That sound lit. Definitely sound lit, man. But yeah, ever since I jumped into Web3, man, definitely been traveling a lot more. Last thing I went to was NFT NYC. Man, I ain't never done NYC like that ever. Shit, the last time I went in NYC, I was on MTV. That was like back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, wait,
The old
now,
group.
when was that?
That was actually that was a minute ago, bro. I forgot what year that was. Probably 2011,
Okay,
2010, like
man,
that.
man, who did your interview?
Um, it was actually a show. So it was
Okay.
actually a show that I was on. We were actually featured because they was looking for a Twitter DJ. That was about Twitter back then. So they was looking for a Twitter
Oh,
DJ and
yeah.
kind of like a Twitter jockey or something like that. And we was actually like presented in a contest for this DJ. He was actually his whole what he had to do in the contest was blow up a music group. And so he used our music group to like blow up our music group on MTV. And so, you know what I'm saying? It was like heavily focused around social media. So it was lit. It was fire though. You know what I'm
Yep,
saying? Part of the show and stuff like that. So it was lit.
man.
It was fun. Super fun, man. But yeah, I went back this
Stuck
time, bro.
around.
Like, bro, I went to damn near every borough in New York, bro. Like I said, people knew me. You know what I'm saying? That was a whole nother
Yeah,
vibe too. It was like, oh, what? People know me. Like people wouldn't even let me pay for nothing, bro. They was like, you can't pay for nothing, bro. We got you everything. I'm like, okay, bet.
man. Hey, now tell me this real quick, man.
Mhm.
I know you mentioned like a while back. You said that you turned down the record deal. Now I know the independent route is better, but tell me, why did you turn yours down?
Well, I actually did sign a record deal, so I signed it and I got into it. And what ended up happening, I felt like, you know, I was compromising my creative integrity. You know what I'm saying? I just felt like some of the stuff the group wanted to do and the label wanted to do, I didn't want to do. So I just called up my lawyer and hit one of the clauses in the contract and got out of the deal because I was like, You know, some things I just don't want to do, like, you know, creatively and music wise, because I always knew and see myself as a huge brand. And so I didn't want to have one of those moments where, you know, I'm doing stuff just to please a label. And then 10 years later, people can look it up on Google, like, hey, man, y'all like this dude? Look what he was doing back then. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just always had that vision. I'm like, nah, I don't want to be a clown. Like, and so I just got out of it because I always knew my brand was going to be big anyway. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah. So I ended up getting out of it.
I wonder why like a lot of entertainment artists can never see beyond their present moment and trying to, see their growth, their
Oh,
future,
yeah.
right? And they don't see the actual deal. They like, man, I need this deal. I'm trying to feed my family, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, man, look, like you gonna be fine, but man, look, you can't allow these people, man, to restrict you in any type of way.
Yep. Because they will restrict you. They'll hold it over your head too. They be like, if you don't do such and such, your family ain't gonna be eating. You know what I mean? And then you just like, well, I guess I gotta do this.
And it's like, and it's really like, man, like you'll never know until you get there. After you sign the deal, like that's when it all come out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's when they start show their true colors.
Yeah, they do. They do. That's exactly what happened, bro. Like, you know, we signed a contract. We was like, you know what I'm saying? We gonna sign this contract, but we ain't gonna be doing XYZ. And then as soon as we sign it, as soon as the ink dry 2 days later, shit, you know, I know y'all said y'all wouldn't do XYZ, but we need y'all to do XYZ. What? Just because I signed a contract, now you want it? Nah, bro, I ain't going like that, bro. I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and see, that's how they talk. I'm not trying to tell you this, but I am trying to tell you that. Like, come on, man. Yeah. For real.
Bro, that's exactly, he's like, I ain't saying that, but you know, I'm saying that.
Man, okay.
Like, nah, I'm good. It's like, nah, I really don't want to do that. And it ain't even nothing crazy, but the thing is though, like the way I see it, I see the bigger picture. Like they gonna want you to do one thing. Once you do that, then they're gonna want you to do another thing. Then once you do that, they're gonna want you to do something else. It's like I might as well just say no from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to go down this road. Like,
yeah, cause see, they they definitely test you when they do that. They want to see, okay, we got them here. Let's see what else we can get them to do.
That's what I'm saying. Like I know that game. Like I knew that game. I knew it from the first question they asked, and it was like, oh nah, I ain't playing this game. Y'all thought I was playing this. I'm not. Like, that's why I got out the contract. Like before it even started, I'm like, nah, I'm good on this. But we went on tour and all that stuff too, you know what I'm saying? It was cool, it was fun while it lasted, you know. But then I left, and then next thing you know, here come Web3, and here I go. You know what I'm saying? Soaring again without no label, no nothing, all independent. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just my vibe, bro. I always been an entrepreneur, you know. So
yeah, I can tell it. I can tell it.
Yeah, I'm an entrepreneur, man. I can't really, and it is not really about not having a boss. It's more so about having a freedom because, like, when you free to do business how you want to, you can make some real big deals. Like, you can make some huge life changing deals. You know what I'm saying? From something that you chose to grow your brand in. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where the money really come from. You know what I'm saying? When you build something up and it becomes big and somebody see the potential and they like, hey man, I'll give you 30 million for that. And you're like, well, you know, I built it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, do I want to go further than this with this brand? You know what I'm saying? Like, take the 30 million and start something else. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how business work. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and of course, my music brand, me as a music artist, that's never for sale. Like, I'm never selling that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's forever. That's generational wealth. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, you know, all these other businesses and stuff I'm starting. Yeah, man. Like, but yeah, Web3 is definitely, it's a lot of opportunities. It's a lot of opportunities. You can damn near make up your own jobs. Like you can make up your own thing and then just sell it as a service. Like sell anything as a service in Web3. You know what I'm saying? Like, and people would do it. One of the big things right now, I say entry level, right? So I'll say if you just want to walk into Web3 and you want to do something, if you show people that you know about Web3 and you know about crypto, right? And you're showing these companies and these brands within a community, once they recognize that, they'll hire you for advisory. You can get money out just being an advisor, telling people how to run their NFT projects or their crypto projects. And you ain't got to sign no nothing. You ain't got to do nothing. Like, they'll just pay you how much you want to be paid for it. If you show that you know about it. That's one of the most, I'll probably say that's one of the entry level roles you can get just being in Web3. Like, it's very casual for somebody to hit you up. If they see you like on Twitter Spaces or doing something on Twitter, they'd be like, hey, we love for you to be an advisor. We love your advisory, how much you charge per hour. You know what I mean? Like, real fast,
Yeah, yeah. What I was gonna say, man. Give us some wisdom, man, that you want to leave our audience with. Whether they're starting a business, getting into tech, launching a music career. Number one, I can see, man, being yourself, being original, and staying creative. What's something else you want to add to that?
Um, believe in your vision, no matter what people say. Like, just believe in what you're creating and what you focus on, because you always gonna have people that don't see it, and they might want to pretend like you crazy or act like you crazy and you don't know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
But you gotta stick to your guns. You gotta believe in yourself and what you're doing, and know that you're not doing it for no reason. Like, that's really the main thing. Cause yeah, man, it's a lot of things going on in Web3 and AI. It's a lot of things going on, and some of these things are a gamble. Some things are a gamble, but if you got a plan and you approach it how you want to approach it, how you feel you should approach it, you should be good. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I'm building is not a gamble. You know what I'm saying? It's just something that is just I happen to be in the space doing it first. If I'm doing it first, it's gonna be other people do it after me, right? So that means I'm gonna get the brand equity of doing it first. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I think about. I'm like, okay, I'm the first one really doing it. So I'm gonna just keep doing it, until everybody recognizes I'm one of the first people doing it. And then like that's when the brand just goes up even more. But yeah, just stay focused, never give up, trust in yourself and trust in your instinct.
Man, yeah, we had it. Man, now that's gonna wrap it up tonight, episode 24 for Rite Now Radio. Let's roll out of here, man. Look at your watch again. What time is it?
It's right now.
Right now radio. Man, we check us out on all platforms, everybody. Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, and Spotify, and Radio Public, Overcast. Signing out.